What we're gonna do is we're gonna unravel this championship game tonight. Come join us.
Hey, Ted, man, what's up, man? How you feeling?
I'm doing good, man. What's happening with you, Dave? What's good?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. My team, Carolina, they in there. I ain't even expected. I'm not even gonna cap, but we here.
Oh yeah. I mean, listen, man. I mean, Coach Davis is doing a great job. I mean, first year being in the championship national game, can't ask for anything better than that.
Hold on, man. I got my screen got me on the Kansas side. I don't like this. Let's fix this real quick. Okay, all right. I'm looking good. I'm good now.
Okay,
All
sounds about
right.
okay. I got you. That's what's up.
All right, man. So moving on to the main event of the night. This the elephant in the room is the Tar Heels versus the Kansas Jayhawks. So
Right.
man, this coach Hubert Davis, man, look, man, he doing his thing, man. First year, I mean, he doing a lot, man. He already is surpassing a lot of coaches. He already did more than what Roy Williams did in 10 years.
Oh yeah,
This
absolutely,
guy's on
man.
it.
I mean,
He,
listen. For some reason, Roy Williams, I don't know what the deal with him was. He just was there, just keeping that seat warm for this coach here. Because I'm telling you, it seemed like Williams couldn't get it done. Coach Williams couldn't get it done. Apparently, Coach Davis, he has a connection with his players, man. You can see that
right.
with the passion and him being a former, also top Division I player as well as an NBA player. I think may have a lot to do with that.
Right. Yeah, man. So we got the Tar Heels. I think their record was like 29-9 for the season.
Okay,
Um, yeah, they got a couple top scorers. Armando Bacot,
Baycott, yeah,
Caleb, yeah, Armando Bacot, yeah, Caleb Love, Brady Manick, RG
right,
Davis. Man, this
yeah.
team is impressive and is built just like it's got the just perfect chemistry, like perfect makeup for a
Yeah.
diverse, team. Like if you try to stop them, on the inside, they go outside. You try to stop them outside, they got a big man. They got every counter piece for you.
Well, see, that's what it is, man. You called it. You hit it right on the head. They guards are very dynamic at times. They can make plays. They got a center that can make plays, and they got a forward that can make plays as well. And that's what makes that
Hmm,
North Carolina team so special. You know
dangerous,
what I mean?
man.
They're dangerous. They got guys that can, from every position can definitely make a play.
It's crazy, man. Hey, man. Well, hey, let's get into it. Man, you had Baycott, man. The other night, it was a close game with Duke. Duke and Carolina. Another Tobacco Hill Road rivalry.
Right.
Coach K's last game. Man, we going down to the wire. It's about 5 minutes left, man. And unfortunate happened where Baycott ended up, going up for a block on one of his play on he went up for a block. He was contesting the shot. I think it was Duke freshman.
Right.
Uh, yeah, Bonchero.
Okay.
And he ended up, he was trying to pin him to the backboard, landed on uh, Leaky Black's foot, turned his
Right.
ankle over.
Right.
So at that point, man, it seemed real doubtful for Carolina chances to get to the championship, man. It was a little devastating, man. Especially, as a Tar Heel fan, I've
Right.
been a Tar Heel fan since I was like 9 years old, man. My first Tar Heel game I ever saw was it was at the Dean Center in person, not
Right.
even
Right.
TV. Yeah,
Right. Right. Well, I tell
so
you,
that was crazy because
yeah, Tar Heels. I mean, listen, when you talk about like, you know, back in the days, lead up to
but
now where they at now, they have a
but
lot of
I
tradition.
wanted to ask you, did you see that? You remember that play? Did you see it?
Actually, I didn't even see that play to be honest with you.
Man, he
So
was out of it.
yeah,
Man, it really didn't look like he could play.
yeah,
Live commentary. Yeah.
yeah. Once he sprung his ankle, man, like you said on his play there, you see he was in a lot of pain, a lot of distress
Right.
there. Those are like the worst sprains you can have is when fall on somebody's foot. That is
Right.
painful, very painful.
Right.
You know, um, he's a big guy, a lot of weight on that ankle. You know, and you're right. The fact that he was able to come back and play after this, yeah, it's says a lot about him.
Right. Warrior, true warrior.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, and yeah,
Yeah.
his
That's how
own
he
his
landed.
his own player.
On player. His own player should
Yeah.
have known his big man was gonna go for that block. Get out the way, man. Get
Ooh,
ready to position yourself for the rebound.
just looking at it hurts me. Just looking at it, it just hurts
It's
my ego.
crazy.
Just looking at it. Yeah, but I tell you, you
But his
know,
teammates, you know what I'm saying? He they had to help actually they had to help him off the court. That's what I was
wow,
yeah, they
yeah.
had to help him off, man. He really couldn't walk on his own, but they got him to the sideline, man.
You see, what you saw right
They
there
got
was
and he was
was youth. That's what you saw right there, youth.
right.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of players, man, sprain ankle, you're done for the rest of the
You
game.
done. You
Yeah,
done.
yeah. And this guy obviously has a threshold for pain because he came back
Yeah.
out and he played. You
It
know,
was just the
so
will, man. Just like, you
yeah.
remember that play that like Will back in what was that 69, 70 or 70 when Willis
Oh, we talking
Reed
about? Oh yeah,
was
came
it
out the corridor, man.
came out the tunnel, man.
Came out the tunnel, man. The
Will his
crowd went
team back to
crazy.
the yeah, will his team
That's
to a
right.
championship, man. This is
Yeah,
eh,
that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like.
yeah, yeah, look just like that moment, man.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes it's all about the visuals. Sometimes you may not be able to play the way you want to play, but the fact that fans are seeing you, your teammates seeing you come out there, that's like re-energizing. Like, yo, man, if he come out here,
Re-energizing. We got a shot.
yeah, they got a shot, man. If he's coming out here and doing this, man, I gotta give out my best effort.
Right. Yeah. But that speaks volumes to his game. This man has been averaging like other game where he had 22 points, 20 rebounds. I mean, he averages a double double for the season.
Right,
You can't
right,
ask more for a big man than that. And he's a shot blocking presence
right.
in the paint. So
Now, what's going to be interesting? Speaking about the injury
I
date,
don't
is
know
like,
about his his like far as I mean, so far I haven't really seen him give, just call out a play for him, but he have been the hustle man to get the ball off the rim and get putbacks,
well,
things
I've
like
seen.
that. I mean,
Nah,
he got they gave him a little low post, couple touches or whatever. I've seen that also. You're
yeah.
right.
When they played
Yeah.
against
So
Duke, when the game that they first played Duke before the tournament, when they gave him the shellacking, they were
mm,
calling his number a few times. You know what I'm saying? And he was showing
okay.
why he was
Uh,
one of the probably most underrated centers in the nation.
against Mark Williams,
That's right,
the big
exactly.
man for Duke 7-1 out of Virginia. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember NC
but
State was recruiting him.
but Dave,
Kevin
to touch on
Keats.
that whole yeah, but Dave, to touch on that situation with the ankle, what's going to be interesting, that 24-hour period or so after he sprung his ankle to
Right.
see how his ankle. That's when it really starts to set in the swelling. Let's see how the treatment is and see how he's going to play tonight. That's going to be very important to see how he's going to be tonight. Because usually it's a day or so later is that you feel the effects of a bad ankle sprain.
Right. Yeah.
You
Yeah. I
know.
mean, and they said he will be playing tonight. He's active, so
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
it'll
So
be
man,
interesting. Yeah, hopefully he'll be able to get some quality minutes out of him tonight because they're gonna need it tonight.
oh
Because
man, they're gonna need
Kansas,
it
yeah,
because
because
that
Kansas
big boy
Jayhawks there.
McCoy.
Yeah,
Right, they're a
exactly.
problem.
He's gonna be a problem. He could be a problem for them tonight.
Yeah,
You
man.
know.
So moving on, man. Did you see your boy, man? Carolina got a stud on their team, man. Caleb Love,
Yo, Caleb
man, and
Love.
he
Let me tell you
comes
something,
through.
man. Go ahead. Yeah, go talk
Nah,
about it.
no, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me tell you something. I've been watching this young man like going into the tournament, and the guy just makes big plays, man. Every time North Carolina needs a big play, it's this dude making the play, and he's
Right,
scoring. And his jumper is not so much. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's a pure shooter, but I'm gonna call him a big game shooter because when he's time to make the big shot,
yes,
this guy makes the shot,
right,
and he's not afraid. He's one of those guys like they say in basketball. He don't go away from the light. He goes to the light. He's like, yeah, give me the ball.
right.
I'm ready to make this play. So yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he's tough.
definitely. Yeah, he a gamer, man. He get up for the big games,
Oh yeah,
man.
oh yeah, yeah. He's
Yeah,
quick too,
man.
very fast.
Last game he had me a little worried, man. Well, because kept
Hmm.
turning the ball over, shooting. He shot a
Yeah,
couple, like
yeah.
he shot an air ball in the second half. I was a little nervous there, man. But I know he a clutch guy, man. So it wasn't nothing to worry about. But moving on, man. My favorite player on the team is Manic, man.
Oh,
Manic is a shooter, man. This dude lights
yo.
out for a big man.
Well, I
Yo, I ain't
believe.
never seen nobody on the college level shoot like that. He remind me
Well,
of Bird
yeah, one thing about him, he doesn't see a shot that he doesn't like, and I believe he's a transfer from West Virginia.
from
I'm not sure.
Oklahoma.
For Oklahoma, he's a transfer guy. Yeah, so
Yeah,
yeah,
got to do
he
the transfer portal.
yeah. And let me tell you something. The guy is not afraid to shoot that ball, and tight situations like I know when they played against Duke, he made some big shots against Duke. Okay, the guy is a clutch guy too as well. It's that's the difference between I would say Kansas and North Carolina. North Carolina got guys that'll make big plays, clutch. You know, was a basket. It could be even defensive play, but they make big plays in games. And you got three guys on that team that can do that. You got the center, you got this fella here, and you got the guard. They all can make big plays at any time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So with that, yeah. But go ahead, continue,
yeah,
Dave.
I'm really impressed by how he run them the baseline on screen, off screens,
Right.
misdirections, man. He just run that baseline, getting open, man. He's like a two guard, but he's a big man. You got to remember that this guy's like what 6'9".
Yeah, in the league,
Six, nine.
he'll probably be a three if
He'll be a
going to
power
the
forward
league.
more.
Yeah, three
He'll
guy.
definitely be a stretch forward.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like you can't and that's what I like about these guys, man. With the combination of Baycott and Brady Manick, it's like you got to pick
Right.
your poison. Like if you're gonna double on Baycott, then you got Manick. He can kick it out to him, and especially if Manick is at the five, that means your big man got to come out to the perimeter and guard him.
Well, see, that's what it
So I
is.
like
That's a good point you made, Dave. He's able to bring guys out, which will open up the court for other guys like a Baycott. You know what I'm saying? And one thing
Word.
about him, he loves that corner jumper too, man. He's deadly in that corner, bro.
Deadly.
Deadly, deadly. He'll sit right there, go like you said, run baseline to baseline, and when the opportunity presents up, he'll pop that 3 point on you.
Yeah, he will, man. Let me see. Yeah. I noticed that. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what I've been noticing, man. That's really what makes them so dangerous is you got to pick your poison between him and Caleb Love.
Right?
You know what I'm saying on that perimeter, and Caleb, man, like you said, he quick, man. He just get right on by you,
Oh
straight
yeah,
to the basket, because he's such
yeah.
a threat from the outside. He shot like 50%.
Yeah, man. He
Yesterday.
keeps it. Yeah, he keeps the defense honest, man. Because he, like I said, he's quick enough to go past you, go to the basket, and he can keep you honest with the
Right,
jumper, and that's what makes his game
right,
so special.
right. But as far as like back to the big man, they're gonna have a far as they're gonna have a problem tonight. I don't know who you anticipate the matchup to go down to. Decide the game. Who will it be? The
I
big men in the paint, or will it be the guards? But
I'm thinking this is a key matchup right here between these young men right here.
yeah,
Was it Abaji was his name? I believe his name from
yeah.
Kansas. Yeah,
Oshaya Abaji,
Yeah, Abaji. Let
Oshaya
me tell you something.
Abaji.
This kid is going to be Abaji's going to be a lottery pick. Okay, this
Yeah,
guy
he'll
is
start.
athletic. He's
Quick.
like he's quick and he got some athleticism. Okay, the guy can jump off the floor. All right, so this is going to be a key matchup. I'm not going to say I'm going to give Kansas the edge because I'm going to give North Carolina the edge. But when it comes to that big man battle that you were just talking about, I may want to give, being the fact that what you call it, Baker had the sprung ankle now, I may want to give Kansas the edge. I may want to give Kansas because this kid here, he's a beast down in that paint, man. I mean, he's tough, you
David
know.
McCormick.
Yeah, he's tough, man. And I can see, and the key is also too, which big man hopefully won't be in foul trouble at the end of the game. A lot of these games are
Mhm.
decided like that, where these guys get in foul trouble, the team has to make an adjustment, and the other team sees an opportunity, they smell blood in the water. So it'll be interesting.
That's a good point, man. But I think they're gonna double him, and he got to prove that he can pass out of that double team.
That's
Which
true.
yeah. So I mean, I'm sure it's not of course, it's not his first rodeo, but he ain't never really been the focal point of Kansas offense in the past couple of years. You also
Right.
had the big man there last year, 35. I forgot his name, the big 7-footer they had there starting in front of him. So, I mean,
Well,
tonight is the night. I'm sure a lot of scouts going to be paying attention to that also.
yeah, I
Once they
think
double them.
I think the two big men they may cancel each other out depending on how Baker played with the ankle. These two
All right.
guys may cancel each other out. I think the key guy, other than Abaju, is going to be the other young man, the other shooting guard. What's his name?
You
The kid
talking
he
about
comes.
Christian Braun?
Yeah, that kid, man. Yeah, he doesn't have a problem also shooting from the outside, and he's quick, and that's going to be
He
another
can shoot, man.
key matchup. This young man, look at it. I mean, look at this man. Look at this
Flamethrower.
picture. Yeah, man. He reminds me of Tyler Hero, but in college basketball. That's
Mm-hmm.
what he reminds me of.
That's a good
Yo,
point.
he
Good
he
comparison.
doesn't he doesn't even another guy who wants the ball, who ain't afraid to take the big shot like he did the other night against
Right.
Villanova. So yeah, he made
Right.
that big three. Remember, he made that three coming around that curve, coming up, boom, bam,
Right.
and yeah.
Game was
So
pretty much out of reach at that point, but I get to the point.
yeah, but he
He
wasn't
definitely
that.
he does it in big games. You definitely right about that.
Yeah, he's
But
a dagger kind of guy.
and he ain't scared to take it to the rim on you, man. He'll yam on you. Like
Oh
the
yeah,
dude is athletically, he crazy with
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He could pass, set up his players,
Right.
and he plays defense. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? You
yeah.
got you gotta have defense, man. Win championships.
Now see, that's
I
that's
like his
another
spirit.
right. That's
Homegrown.
a
He's a native of Kansas, man. Homegrown. I
right,
like this dude,
right,
man. I like his swag. I like, that umph he bring to the game, man. Is that's
right.
Kansas.
Now see, that's another thing too. Kansas got that stingy defense.
Yeah.
It's like we ain't giving you nothing, and that's going to be interesting to see how North Carolina responds to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like you
So
were saying, yeah, like you said, it was pretty much going to be a battle between, these two got Caleb Love and Oshai Abaje, but I wonder, we know with Abaje, he got help from, from Christian Braun,
right,
but in the other guard,
right,
Remy Martin, the point guard. But who
right.
gonna help out with Caleb Love? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure R.J. Davis is capable of it,
Yeah,
but
but right, right,
Leaky Black doesn't score. He don't put up that many points.
right,
I don't know
right.
unless he turned into another Leaky Black. Now that it's the big game, big dance. But as you
Yeah,
can see, man, where's Leaky
right,
Black? He averaged what 4.9, 5 points a game.
right. Yeah, basically, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. four
that
point
ain't gonna
nine.
get it
Yeah.
done, man.
Well, you know
Yeah,
what? That's another thing when you start talking about big games like this. Who's going to be that guy on the
to
roster that's going to step up
break out
these
right.
seconds? Because everybody's going to be expecting certain guys to play a certain way. Unfortunately, it ain't going to be like that tonight. We don't know what guy's going to show up and will have a bad game, but it's always going to be that one guy who you at least expect. It's like, oh man, he's just. It could be Leaky Black's night. You never know. He could
It
be. He
could
could
be.
be. It's always a guy on each team that starts scoring points because nobody's paying no attention to him, and there's the opportunity to shine. Remember, it's all about one shining moment, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
But
want
I
to sing a
know,
song to you.
nah, don't do that. Hey, look, but you know, but yeah, he was one of Chris Paul AAU students, man.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Okay, okay,
yeah. So
yeah.
he a little underperformer for me, being that you from Chris Paul team, in camp.
Well, see
Damn, dude,
what
you
it
got to
is.
represent.
Kansas is the kind of team they they put plays in different things, the schemes for they plays to score. It's like you got the center, you got the shooting guard, and I played in when I was in junior college. It's funny when you play for a team like that. If they don't expect you to score, they don't expect you to score. If you're a point guard, you're a point guard, and your job is to distribute the ball. So if you have all Americans on your team, they're gonna get the ball, and they're gonna
Yeah,
have the opportunity to have a lot of fields and a lot of touches.
we'll see, man.
Yeah, yeah. So
You know,
tonight, like I said, the key is like I said,
I'm
when
looking for RJ to step up. Go ahead,
it's gonna
carry
be
on.
interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see. Like I said, you got two good defensive teams, two quick teams, um, and you got two bona fide centers. So it's gonna be interesting to see how these teams battle. Who's gonna make the big plays at towards the game? Who's gonna get in foul trouble? Also, it's about coaching too. I mean, you got this up and coming, you know, unbelievable first year coach making it to the national tournament. I mean, making it to the
For real.
finals, and you're going against an OG, so it's going to be interesting.
Word. Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting.
Well, well, he could tie it up tonight, man. As far as I know Bill Self been around for the longest, but
Right,
he could tie it up with him. He got one championship out of all those years, so he could even it up with a championship tonight. That'll do.
but I tell you,
At least
right,
unlike pros, he only got to go for one game.
right,
Opposed to 4 games, 7-game format.
right, right. Well, I
So
tell you, I'm kind of like thinking that it might be it may be North Carolina's year this year. You know what I mean? It's been a long time since they won a championship. Okay, so
mhm.
and this team has been put together the purpose of winning the championship. So it'll be interesting to see how many guys even think about coming back after this year. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of these guys are gonna put their name in the ballot to go pro. So but I think Hubert Davis, this is a great starting point to have a good recruitment class, especially after winning the national title. I think that'd be great.
Oh
You
yeah, I
know.
mean, uh, Baycott. I forgot what year Baycott is in. What is this? Do you I think Manic. This definitely his last year. He was a transfer.
Yeah, yeah. I think Maddox
Uh,
is after this year he's done. Yeah, he's
yeah, he's
probably ineligible to play extra year, probably. But uh,
I wish we could have
yeah.
him back, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
No,
I mean,
I
he
think he's
changes everything.
yeah, I think he's gonna transition to the pros. I can see
Yeah,
him
but Baycott
being
is a junior though. Baycott a junior, so I know he ain't coming back. Caleb
yeah,
Love, he a sophomore. He might. It's a chance he might come back. I mean, he needs
yeah.
to gain some
Well,
more.
listen, I always say this, man. When you're a guy like, you know, this is really an audition for the scouts. All right, for you to show out, play and show out. You know what I mean? Because this is when you're going to build your stock up. You're going to have guys in this game who were not even considered pro prospects, but after this game may be a pro prospect. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's going to be interesting to see how these guys play on this big stage. I mean, so far they've been doing pretty good. Now the key is, can you do it on the final game? You know?
He do it on a big stage, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can't get any bigger than this. And as far as some guys who are probably pro prospects anyway, if they want to move their name up and down that list of possibly first round to the lottery, it starts tonight.
Yeah, man. But but I say, I mean, you can have a big game tonight, but the scouts nowadays they ain't fool. They looking for more consistency. Can't, what he been doing
Well,
prior to that, and he have been. You know what I'm saying?
right.
He have been, but I don't think he's at the point where he's gonna if he make the draft, will he be able to come in and start on the NBA team? That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're good enough to make it to the league, don't mean you're good enough to start.
Well, let me just say
It's
this. One thing about this guy has quickness. Just talking about him, for instance, he has a lot of quickness. He
right,
has a
right,
pretty decent outside shot. But the key is what scouts are going to notice is that when it was games, this guy needed to make a big play. He made that play, and that's what
right.
scouts are going to notice. Saying, "Yo, one thing about this dude, you can say what his percentage is. You can't teach hard. Okay, you can't teach that. Okay, you got to have that. Okay, so the bottom line is that this another big game, and then all of a sudden, Scott might say, "Yo, listen, we were thinking that he may be a mid range first rounder, and now he's going to be up there, possibly maybe a lottery pick, maybe. So you never know."
Yeah,
Yeah, but you're right. But NBA scouts usually they're pretty much on point with as far as their evaluations, unless you're a Nick scout. But other than that, that's all I'm going to say.
yeah, that's cool, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, he got. I mean, he's a sophomore, man. He need to work on his game some more. Some of the most complete players come. They be Tim Duncans of the world, MJs of the world. They stayed, man. At
Well,
least,
well, let me ask you this: when you look at Caleb, I mean, I know you don't follow the college basketball but so much, but you look at the overall guys that are out there. The key is how does he stack up against the other guards that are possibly maybe coming out? The key is this guy's playing national tournament; those guys aren't. You know what I mean? But the key is,
all right.
that's how you got to evaluate these guys. You know what I mean? So, he's not. I mean, you're right. He's not the only prospect, but how does he rank against the other guards that are possibly coming out this year? Like I was watching the other day. This is a sidebar. the slam dunk contest on ESPN, and they had that young man from Houston playing, the kid the shooting guard for Houston, um, Cougars. I
Which
mean
one
that
you talking about?
the
Pro
the, the,
League or the Houston Cougars college team?
the college team. Okay, I
Oh,
was
I don't
watching him
know.
in the slam dunk contest. The kid that was going to the basket. I think he's a left-handed guy. I forgot the young man's name. I didn't know the guy was so athletic, and I watched him, and I was just like, "Jeez, this guy here might have definitely moved up the charts." Because I mean, he played good in a tournament, but watching him in that slam dunk contest, I can see this guy could be definitely a top two guard for the league without a doubt. This guy was very athletic. I couldn't believe how athletic he was.
Right.
So yeah, it depends on how the scouts evaluate, and also too, Dave. To be all fairness, it's all about the combine. When you go down to the combine, and
Combine
they,
that can
and,
definitely
and,
help your stock.
yeah, that can help you stock. They work you out. They put you through all the drills. Those things mean a lot, and that's when they're gonna get a good evaluation of you as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
Yeah, it's a couple, it's some guards. Maybe he definitely get in that second round. I think he can get drafted though, but and I wouldn't mind having him another year, man. Once you taste that success, man. I don't know. It's been a long time since we've seen the college team repeat.
well, you're right. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. To be honest with you, I don't. If this guy has a big game tonight, he's coming out to the league. I don't think he's gonna stay. I think
Right,
he's
right, right.
because we don't know his background story as far as his situation, wanting to help his family out. You know what I'm saying? To become a pro. A lot of
Right,
times that you gotta take that into consideration for some of these young men, their situation, and to help out their families. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be interesting to
right,
see if he stays there to get his degree. I mean, some guys stay all 4 years, but the way that when we talk about these big top tier Division I schools, there's a load of talent coming in right behind you, man. So it's like kind of like a revolving door kind of situation. You in and you out. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So
We got a guest, man. Eric. Oh, Eric, what's up,
Yo,
man? Ross, welcome to the channel, man.
what's up?
We
What's
seen
up? What's up?
what's
Dave,
good, man. Who you
what's
got, man?
good?
Carolina versus Kansas Jayhawks. Who you
I'm
got,
from the
man?
South. I'm from the South, player. So I'm going with the home team,
The
the
Tar
Tar
Heels,
Heels.
right? Word.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Hey man,
That's
the
right.
coach, man. I'm happy. I'm pulling for the brother. This is his first year coaching. Some thought he was coaching 2 or 3 years, man. But this is his first year, and he go all the way to the championship, man. This man ain't got nothing to
Wow.
lose.
He
Yeah,
ain't got nothing to lose. He put out all the stops. He might throw a freshman with the hot hand in there, man. I'm telling you.
right. And,
Yo,
and then he
yeah.
took down Coach K, a legendary coach, sent him packing on his way on, fucked up his little
In
hero story
in the Final Four.
in the Final Four, man. Showed him up.
Let me tell you something,
But
man.
to all due respect, to get to the Final Four says a lot in anybody
Facts.
book. So
That's what I'm
Coach K
saying.
still went out on a hot hat.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. He be doing it consistently
Yeah.
over the years, man. He been putting fear in some UNC fans. I ain't gonna lie.
Let me say this, man.
Oh yeah.
I tell you one thing, guys. Coach Davis here. One thing I noticed about him, his calm demeanor, like nothing rattles this guy. Have you noticed about the way he does his interviews? Like
Oh yeah.
he's so smooth, man. Like yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. I don't see him getting really rattled that much, even on the sideline. Have you guys noticed that?
Right. I noticed that, like what you said, like Caleb, the other night he shot an air ball. He was cool with it. He was sort of like the Steve Kerr. He ain't really get down on
Yeah.
him. Like check.
You see that? You see what he said? Did you
Right.
notice? Did you notice what he said to him? It seemed like he said "good job." You noticed that, right?
Yeah,
He
encourage
took
him.
a
Yeah.
shot and just missed. He just should have put a little bit more air on it.
Yeah, that's all he
Right.
said. He put a little
He's
more.
just encouraging.
Exactly. Yeah,
Right. He was just encouraging him, man, to keep
yeah,
playing, keep stay motivated. You know what I'm saying? Stay
yeah.
confident.
Well,
Yep.
you always get more. You always get more honey, man, when you be a certain way, when you be more nicer, man. So you get what you need.
Yeah. They say you can get if you run down the beach, you might catch one or two sheep. But if you sneak down there, you go down there real easy, you get all on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like a fox instead of a wolf.
That's
Right.
right.
Yeah, you get more bees. As the saying is, you get more bees with honey. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
instead of being real stringent coach, hey, what are you doing? Bad shot. He's still encouraging this guy to play. Man, hey, listen, don't worry about it. Then go for the next play. Don't even worry. This play is over with. It's done with. And I think
For any
that. Yeah.
for any females listening, them that bees he said with two E's in the S, baby. Okay, look clear
Oh
for.
man, it must have been a rough day for you on Facebook.
Now you know the women right now they in an uproar. Sometimes you can tell out of them with even all the toxicity coming out of them over the little wheel thing. I hate to bring that up on your show, but hey, it's everywhere.
Yeah, that's cool,
Yeah,
man.
that's a
Hey,
major
but I tell you,
topic.
one person they won't be mad at, man, is Brady Manick, man. You know, because this dude, man, he get it done on both sides of the court, man. And I tell you, man, chicks dig the long ball.
Just play with Manic, Gardner Bonchero, number one. Overall pick, blocked the shot. Ran down at the other end, ran the baseline.
You see how he blocked the number one overall
Got the
pick?
three, corner, splash, babe.
I'm
Slight
telling you,
bird.
man, it's about that corner.
And check this play out right here. Dangerous, man.
That's his thing. That corner J, man. That's it.
Terry, what's good, man?
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, we just going through the games, man. Just trying to just getting a little brief synopsis about these teams that's gonna be facing off each other, man. They playing style and all of that. Who you got, man? Carolina or Kansas?
I'm riding with Carolina. The only thing is
Okay,
tonight is
okay,
how Baycott played.
unanimous. Okay,
Yeah.
They say Kansas got some big players, man.
The thing is,
boy.
Baycott. They need Baycott to win. They need Baycott to win this to be regardless. But without him, it's gonna be heavy on Love.
Yeah, because Kansas got some big boys that can bang. That's they son he can go, he can bang.
They say he
Exactly.
was 6 something 290.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, and he's dunking into the basket. He ain't playing around. He's a load to deal with. I think it's gonna be interesting to see how Kansas responds. I think Kansas, like I said, to me this is a pick'em game. I'm rooting for North Carolina because of Coach Davis, but this is really a pick'em game to be honest with you. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, because Kansas, I mean that kid,
I'm just
Abaji,
happy Carolina back relevant.
For
yeah,
real, man, he got
Yeah,
him back relevant, like you said at the end of the game, man. It ain't no way that Carolina should have never been. They should have ever been irrelevant, man. They've been irrelevant for like 10 years.
it was
Ain't no
Coach
way,
Williams. It was Coach
they
Williams.
been
I'm telling you, it was
yeah.
Coach Williams, man. They were just falling apart with
yeah,
Coach Williams. He
man.
was
The same old voice, man. Like players probably got tired of hearing it. It wasn't no
Yeah,
more
sometimes
champion in it.
he wasn't resonating no
Sometimes,
more with the players, man. He
yeah,
wasn't connecting with the players no more.
that's exactly what it is. You ain't resonate, man. The players ain't gonna get that championship vibe. They gonna get that warrior
Right,
spirit with you.
right.
Right,
Look what the what Stacey just did down there in South Carolina, man.
Ah, man.
right.
Yeah, this is
They
second
they
year.
they they destroyed UConn, man.
UConn, and UConn has been like
Yo,
a
What?
dynasty, man. Just mopping the floor
Yes,
with
yo,
people.
let me tell you something.
yes.
Yo, I mean, I was rooting for South Carolina, but
And look, two
damn,
black coaches at
last
that.
night, woo. Yo, let me tell you something, man. That guard, was it
False. Oh, Henderson.
Henderson? Henderson, what's her name? Yo, she
Yeah.
tore them up last night, bro. She did her thing and played some hell of a defense on Page as well. Yeah, she was tough
Yeah.
last night. Yeah,
So this might be the year for the Carolinas, man. North and South.
yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah, man. But just in case, man, just to give you a look at Kansas. Um, I think yeah. Let me show you give you a look at Kansas, man. You know what I mean?
They got to worry
That's
about
pretty
that.
much you gonna get from him. He got alley hoop.
You got to worry about him.
Beast.
He's kind of like I may be reaching with this one, guys, but he's kind of Jordanish a little bit. The way his style of play is, can go inside.
Yeah.
Very athletic. Yeah, he's very yeah, man. He kind of.
Oh man, don't say that on this platform. Them Carolina fans gonna come get at you. They gonna come out the woodworks, man.
Listen, man. You know you gotta say what you need to say, man. I'm just saying his athleticism, his ability to shoot the outside jump shot, to create space and also get attention. He's kind of Jordanish a little bit. I'm just throwing that out there, man. I'm just saying, you know.
Man, look, he got it all. Like he can shoot a three. He's shooting a three at a 40% clip. Let me take a look at his numbers up here. He's shooting at a 40, and he can get up.
That's Dave's boy, man. That's Dave's boy. You compare him to Jordan, man. That's Dave's boy.
No, and listen. Hey, Eric,
you let him tell it. It's Will.
Hey, Eric. Long as you don't bring up Will Chamberlain's name, we good, man. Just don't bring up Will Chamberlain's name in this conversation, okay? That's all I got to say.
You can't convince him.
And Terry, don't start no shit either, man. I don't want to hear nothing from you. Don't bring up Will Chamberlain's conversation.
I'm surprised you ain't pulling for the Jayhawks then.
Hey, you know that's funny, right? Because you got two players, two boats. One of them played for the Kansas Jayhawks and Wilt Chamberlain, and the other one played for UNC, Mike Jordan. That's funny though.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Wow. Yeah. That's a good tip there. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. But yeah, Ted and Terry believe that Wilt Chamberlain my favorite player, man, but not necessarily.
Yo, I'm willing to go. Listen, I'm willing to go as far as I think he's a family member because the way you talk about this guy, you sure he's not in your family?
Man, you gotta see him, man. You just gotta just
make
see
sure
him.
I don't burn my cheese.
Man, the way he just be. I don't know, man.
Hey,
he be competing in competition.
Dave, I didn't mean to get you started.
The dude is a monster, man. You got to check him out, man. That's all I got to say. Y'all got to dig deeper in them archives and check him out.
Bring LeBron.
I'm glad he ain't on the Kansas side. LeBron, man.
LeBron, leave him out of this, man.
Yeah, you're breaking up the kid. That's my conversation.
When he said leave him out of this, man. Hey, E, you about to start a fire, bro.
Hey man,
you about to start a fire, man.
We ain't talking about losing tonight, man.
Hey, watch it, man. Watch it, Terry.
So y'all said the Lakers out, right? They out?
We done.
Not officially, not necessarily.
The season started.
Man.
Not necessarily. They still got a shot to make it.
They ain't making nothing. Go home.
I'm telling you, man, they got a shot to make it, man. I'm telling you. You know the NBA is a business, man, and it's full of storylines.
Yo, man, you saw the storyline last night. Your man almost got hurt again last night. Oh, jeez.
AD, man, on the rebound.
Oh, God, on the
crazy.
Why you even come back? You was wasting time.
Yo, it's something about that right ankle. Something's going on there because he seemed like he was holding it.
We're not gonna talk, but let's not. Simple little fun fact that LeBron James has been ducking Jokic and the Denver Nuggets now.
What?
Yeah,
come on, man. Come on,
man.
Stop.
Could be in the playoffs, though. Could be in the playoffs, but nah, I doubt it.
Yo,
play again on Sunday. Let's see if the pattern continues.
Yeah.
Oh man. I think we got a LeBron hater on the cover. We got a LeBron hater, man.
Oh man.
But he must hater, man.
He be having wars on Facebook, man. Being wars.
Super haters.
He must owe Jokic some money or something. He ducking Jokic.
Man, listen, man. Jokic is such a young player. He don't got to deal with that young stud no more, man. Come on,
say he be ducking. James. Say he be ducking Jokic like he's a child support officer.
Yeah, he
damn.
Oh, God.
Damn. Come on.
Hey, listen,
you wild, man.
Listen. When you're a Knick fan, you got to change the narrative all the time.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Narrative. He played January 14th. They played twice since then. He ankle. Now they play again on Sunday. Let's see if he sit out again. If he sit out again, now what?
Yeah,
man. Listen, I can't.
Well, he ain't gonna do that because he's trying to qualify for the scoring title. He got to play 2 more games.
Is he in the competition for that?
Yeah, leave that damn title alone. We want to goddamn come back
What?
next year.
He should
Man,
he should have been
Right,
playing for the
right.
NBA title.
But you know that,
But
right? But yeah, he qualified for that. He leading also.
Well,
he
you
lead
know,
it. He might win it. He probably will win
only
it.
thing I'll say is this, man. If they somehow make it into that playing game, I don't never bet against LeBron. That's all I can tell you, bro.
oh
Nah,
no,
I
you
wouldn't either.
I
make it to
wouldn't
the
bet
play.
it.
I can
Well,
give you 6 reasons why not to bet with that man.
Well, give
I
me,
can give
give
you
give me-
6 reasons until
give
your
me-
4 reasons. 6
give me-
outweigh with 4.
me one. Give me one. Give me one good reason why.
Give me one.
Later.
Because at the end of the game, as we've seen in Houston and in Memphis, he's not gonna take that game winning shot. He gonna pass that bitch to somebody else.
Come on, man. You ain't never gonna let him live it down with this. He's
What?
that kind
Well,
of
stop
player,
doing it.
man. He's that
Stop
kind of
doing it.
player, man. Come on, man. Why you keep you
Then-
expected to
Look,
be Jordan?
I don't want to
He ain't
hear.
Jordan.
Oh, he's a different player. He's this. He's that. Then y'all in the same sentence want to say he's bigger,
He
stronger,
took
faster.
he
Make
took the
your
shot.
damn mind
Listen,
up.
he took the shot the other night. He shot an air ball. Okay, is that good enough for
Exactly. Exactly. So look. So see, if
Yeah.
you would have did that more in your career, you wouldn't be looking so bad. When you shoot an air ball.
you? I tell
Hey,
you,
y'all,
those
but
things-
You would have
those-
had more
those-
confidence in yourself, but you don't have it.
Your
All right,
reason.
y'all. Well, let's get back to this Kansas, man. We got about 10 minutes before this game start, man. So,
I'm
man,
sticking
we're
with
gonna
UNC.
wrap it up, man. With this Kansas, the Jayhawks, man. I had to cover them last, of course. But they got, like you said, O'Shea Abaji on there. Man, he averaging 19 points, shooting 40% from the 3-point line.
Yeah.
47% overall field goal percentage, 53.5 from the 2. And he played
Almost
like
made me
I
burn
said.
up my nachos fucking with
He's a
y'all.
rebounder also. Then you got Christian Braun. He's a rebounder, 6.5 rebounds, 14 points a game. He also shoots 40% from the 3-point line. And they got some wings on this team is where I'm getting at. They wing play,
Right.
guard play.
right.
It's crazy. You got Remy Martin. Don't let the numbers fool you, man, at 8.6 because he's a, you know what I'm saying? He will rise up on you like Trae Young. That's what I like about this dude. He come with a whole lot of courage, man. Remy Martin. He came from Arizona State. He a transfer.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he a transfer, man. But like we said, man, it's probably gonna be all about the big man down in the middle, David McCormick.
See, because what I
They're
think,
gonna have to. It's gonna have a problem trying to hold him off, man.
This is
So
big.
yeah, talk about that.
The Kansas big man too big. I think UNC is gonna have to do some old UNLV things, some running and gunning, because trying to
Word.
him down in that center is not going to happen.
well, see, you make
Right,
a good.
but
You make
that's
a,
what
you
their
make,
team is built on. Go ahead.
Eric makes a good point there because Kansas is more of a half-court set kind of team. North Carolina right now, with coaching style of Coach Davis, they're up and down, running and gunning. That's going to be the key. If Kansas slows this game down, it's going to be in their favor tonight. Can they stop that? North Carolina transitioning and getting easy buckets. That's going to be the key to that as well.
So North Carolina can't play that game. They got to get it. Get the ball on the break and push it.
Yeah,
they
got.
Yeah.
North Carolina got to play their game, and they got to play their game magnificent by up and down, shooting and running.
Right. And
Right.
like we said, man. Like we said, man, you got to pick your poison between Manic and Baycott, man.
Now, Baycott, we question him. He's questionable because of the ankle. But let me tell you something. He's a hell of a low post player. He got a lot of moves, man. He's very seasoned with some of his footwork as well.
Oh, he's
so
gonna force his way to the rack. He's gonna force his way to the rack. But this is the only game that I think he'll have a challenge doing that in. Like we said, he averaged the other game in the tournament 22 points, 20 rebounds. Come on, man. The man a monster.
Yeah, monster.
Hell yeah, he's a monster.
Dude's like a new Shaq, man. 290 pounds.
Yeah.
Something to deal with.
Yeah, he's definitely something to deal with. But I'm looking, man. I hope, you know what I'm saying, tonight, you know what I'm saying, I'm confident in my team. But man, I need Caleb, you know what I'm saying, Love, man, to take care of that ball. Check. And this is the only thing I don't like about him turning the ball over like he do. You know what I'm saying? That leads the fast break points the other direction. You know, so man,
Well,
he
that
got to
that
take care of the ball.
well, that's one thing that's going to really help. One of these teams out, the one that has the less turnovers. That's going to be the key. If they can,
Yeah,
have good possessions, quality possessions, baskets, no turnovers. Turnovers is definitely can have hope. Down the line, you can end up losing the national title because of that.
man. So like you said, man, we'll see, man. It's gonna be a tough bout tonight, man. I'm excited, bro. I'm about to log off of here, man.
You all got to say.
Yo, we gonna sign off like that, man. But hey, man, everybody, even if you ain't watching live, man, if you check this out afterwards, I appreciate you, man, and just keep checking as we keep growing. If you haven't by now, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and put the notification bell on all, man. And we'll get back with you, man. I'm here, courtside straight talk, Ted, man. We have my guest, Eric, and Terry, man. We out of here. One.
Salute.